Hey, what's going on, Bird Gang? Philly Carnage here, back episode 5 of the Philadelphia Eagles, the final episode. So, as you guys been along this journey with me, year one, 11-5, we lost in the wild card to Dallas. Second year, we were that 8-8 juggernaut team that, dominated in the playoffs. And we suffered a 44-26 loss year 3. Absolutely horrible. Went 5-11. Year 4, last episode, 9-7, made the playoffs, and we made it all the way to the Super Bowl after benching Jalen Hurts, week 10, and allowing Ritter to come in, do his thing. But we suffered that 41-35 loss. So getting right in here to year 3, we're gonna kick it off with agency. We got $37 million to spend, so why not do our thing and blow all our money? So we are going to spend all of our money all 37 million. So pretty much we're going to try to get DeForest Buckner. We have the small lead over Dallas and the Bengals, Khalil Mack over Washington and Tennessee, and then instant improvement. Yes, he's 5 years older, but he's a 14-point upgrade over Hankins there after um Brandon Brooks retired last season. With that, let's see. Can we somehow pull away with at least one of the three? All right, so we got one that we did not want to pull. We'll go back to free agents. Still got a lot of money. So is there anybody that we can bring in? Somebody that can help build this team. Safeties. Justin Simmons would be nice. But we got Kevon Wallace, who's been fairly really good for us. Byron Jones is 32. There's a bunch of bids on him, but what's Darius Williams, I'm sorry. Nobody's bid on him. So we could try to bring him in, just bump it up to a 2. Go with that, see if we can pull him. Really right now, just coming down to, can we find people with the dev traits that will help the team? Okay. Anthony Barr, yes, he's down there. He's up there in age. But let's try to steal him away from the Saints. 220 points. Oh yeah, I'll take him. Basham could be another one that we could look at. Just kind of looking at, we don't really need another DT, but it would have been nice to pull one of them. And then we also have Akeem Hicks here, superstar dev trait that we could go after as well. All right, so taking a look here from what we brought in for free agency, Phillips there to fill in at right guard. We brought in Najee Harris as a backup to Miles Sanders. Defensively is where we went big. We brought in Akeem Hicks, which what we're going to do, we're going to move Hicks up. We're going to go through the actual depth chart and move Derek Barnett over here to right end. And then Anthony Barr, brought him in as well, and Baker. So pretty much utilize everything that we have to do the right thing, and hopefully it'll transfer to a Super Bowl victory. All right, so here we are. The draft really didn't do much. I think one of the best players we did, we pulled a hidden dev left guard, and that came in the sim. So getting right into this against the Arizona Cardinals, see if we can start this year off right with a victory. And we get a 31-29 victory. So that's great because we get to start off 1-0. And we got Rondale Moore now up to a 93 overall. Get that +3 awareness, +1 catching, +1 change of direction, and the +2 medium route. All right, sitting pretty. We got Dallas here. If we can beat them, we're really sitting pretty. And we get absolutely shit on, 41-14. So definitely not what I want to see. As we got the Las Vegas Raiders here, week 3, and we get back on track with a 17-14 victory. We got a frustrated Justin Jefferson and a frustrated Miles Sanders. So we'll pull it up here. Miles Sanders is definitely somebody that we can get him involved. So typically it's just, hey, hand on the ball 12 times. Justin Jefferson, okay. It'd be nice to get him involved, get him doing his thing. As we can try. We are playing the Lions, and who knows? Who knows how the Lions actually are now? I mean, most likely they're probably a dominant team, as they're sitting 2-1. Continue just to upgrade our guys. It's nice to see our punter is now an 80 overall, and we're sitting 2-1, 2-1, the same as the Detroit Lions, and we get absolutely destroyed, 41-5. All right. So there we go. We pissed off Justin Jefferson. Were we at least able to get this? What the hell? What is going on here? We need to look at this. Why did we not at least get 12 touches? Why? 4? I don't know what's going on with the sim. All 4 of the previous episodes, they have not been able to do anything with Miles Sanders, as we're sitting at 500, taking on the 3-1 Green Bay Packers here, week 4. And we come back and get a victory. 1-17, and we got a breakout player scenario. Who is it? DB. So it's one of our receivers. Rondale Moore has the opportunity to hit that X factor. Do we come in for this? Do we come in for this and finally try to get an X factor? And we'll take a look at the schedule. Try to find somebody that we have not played yet. We haven't played the Vikings. You know what? Let's come in. Let's try to do this and beat up on the 2-3 Los Angeles Chargers and try to get Rondale Moore his dev trait. What? What? What was that? Patrick Surtain on Keenan Allen on a 3rd and 3? I think so. As we played way too off the ball. By that time the ball got there, we were already flying in the air. Yep. Keenan Allen takes it the distance for the score. So here we go, coming out on offense for the first time this year. Not a terrible season for Desmond Ritter. 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. But this game, it's probably going to piss off Justin Jefferson. Probably going to piss off a lot of guys. But we need to come out here. We need to try to hit Rondale Moore, for a lot of yards. Send him on the drag here. See if he can come across. See if he can get open. And he gets caught up with whoever the tight end was. Definitely not the way that we're starting this out. So we'll come out here and Rondale Moore's in the slot. So now we got to mess around. Really? 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 Definitely not what I want to do to start this game off. Here we go. There we go. There's some Rondale Moore for you. There you go. 46 yards for the completion. Let's just try going right back to it. You know, the big thing that we need to do, we need to get those you need to get the yardage. If we don't get the touchdowns, cool. As long as we somehow find a way to get the yardage as we have him again. I thought he came down with that. Would have been absolutely fantastic if we could have Rondale Moore come down with that. As we're just going to set him here. Nice little drag route. See what comes open for us. Beats his man. Able to get a little bit of a juke and get pushed forward for the first down. So we're already a quarter of the way there with him here in the first quarter, and we're down by 14. With that, go some post. Rondale Moore's on the outside. He does have somebody. Alex Anzalone, so that's a linebacker on him. Should be good. But we're not, so we just got to throw that ball away as Joey Bosa comes in and smacks Ritter. So, I mean, let's just try the inside trap, get Miles Sanders the ball. Miles Sanders takes it all the way. Does he get that first down? Only has 9 yards, so he is short. Miles Sanders comes up short on the play. Oh, why don't we have something? Why don't we have something for this? Get your butt back over there. I am so stupid. Stupid. So stupid. All right, so down here at the 1 yard line, try to just get Miles Sanders right up in there, and he gets blown up. Only 2 for 10. Trying to get him the ball, trying to do a little bit. As we haven't really been able to do much, minus a couple deep bombs to Rondale Moore, who is up over 100 yards. And this offensive line. Offense. Maybe just press a stretch. I don't know. Hopefully we can, somehow get something going. Pick up that outside. We go. Can we go? Nope. Settling for 3. So nice thing is we do know that we can get them off the field, play some man press. At least that's what worked the last drive. Now they're just gonna run it right up our throats, and the defense just kind of folds, gives up a gain of 7. Yeah, we don't want to try the blitz in this. Get our guys where they need to be, play over top, and we can't get any pressure. And who's that? Is that Avante Maddox? This gets destroyed. I think by Mike Williams there. Now that we got our big guys back on the field, let's try. Try to get some pressure inside. Because we need to put Justin Herbert on his ass. I thought they were going to go and check it down, but Babinu, or whatever you call him, was able to get in there and able to put pressure. Justin Herbert will press again. Still no pressure. No pressure on Keenan Allen. No, that's not Keenan Allen. I don't know who that is. Pickens. I believe that's one of the computer generated. Able to get in there. Able to just secure the ball. Our defense is like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese defense. Unable to get any pressure this drive. And at least we called the blitz at the right time, as they lose two. So that's at least one good thing. Really, there has not been many good things going in there. Hit the 2-minute warning. Not even flip the field at the end of the half. So trying to get more pressure in here, trying to do a little bit of something. Didn't even get a proper bull rush, and he just checks it down. And Hunter Henry, now of the New England Patriots, will complete the ball and, get a solid gain. Make it a 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 4. Able to get that spin, and we got rough in the. I hate this game. I hate this game. We're about to have to pull out all the cheese second half. Guns is holding tight at the goal line. Not second, 2-yard line. Hopefully, and repeat. Get off this field. There we go. Call the timeout, burn it. We'll try to make this just a simple game after they field goal, and they're going for it. They are going for it, I believe. And they are. Yeah, what a dot. What a dot. 36 yards, I believe. That puts Rondale Moore over the 200-yard mark. I mean, that's only one touchdown. But I believe that puts him over that 200-yard receiving mark that he needs. So if that's the case, we're in good hands, as we just need some sort of defensive stop here. We're able to get away on the outside and find Dallas Goedert in the back of the end zone, unable to get 2 feet down. So it is a bad situation for us. As we'll kick this ball off here, send it deep. We still got over a quarter to play, quarter and a half. We can go and somehow get a stop, get the ball back, get back on top. All right, I'm cool with it. But that's the big thing. We need the stop. We need to go and get Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers off the field. We have not really been able to get any pressure, as he just throws it away. So, all right, that puts him. So, let's just figure out a way. Like I said, get them off the field here. As our big guys come out, cover the inside. And it's a screen. It's a screen. All right, cut him to only game 4. 3rd and 6. Let's go. Some sort of stop. Play the over top. Able to get that push, but nobody stays with him. What the hell? So you're a man press. Get your hands on him and knock him on his butt.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play.
All right, so we're getting the ball back here in the fourth quarter. I apologize now. Not really having many takes on this game. I was focused on getting Rondale Moore his X factor, and from there, that was just the main focus. So, going down 14-0 and then 21-3 at the half definitely was not in the cards. Was not expecting that as we have Rondale Moore once again. There we go. He's damn close to 300 yards receiving. So, I mean, I'll take it. We've been working Justin Jefferson in there as well. That way he doesn't get all butthurt, all that good stuff. Definitely need to. I really shouldn't run this, as I should go and put in. Just dump it off for Jalen. Dump it off Jalen Reagor. Get the first down. And then let's go and let's get Miles Sanders some touches. He has not been having, he hasn't been happy. So it's time to pay the man. Let him get the ball. Let him do his thing. As able to pick up a couple, keep the clock running, down to the 2-minute warning. Right now we're in field goal range. So as long as we keep milking clock and not turn the ball over, we'll be good. We're gonna try that same 0-1 trap once again, and they send the blitz. Pretty much blitz everybody. They picked up 1 yard. With that, here comes another 0-1 trap from a different formation. We might have Miles Sanders coming out of the backfield. Dallas Goedert. Who knows? We don't have either, but we can throw the ball way over his head. I did that on purpose. Just testing the accuracy. There we go. Kavon Wallace. Thank you. Thank you. Take it all the way. There we go. That right there just secured the ball game. And that's all that really matters. 53-yard interception returned to the house. So with that, it was an ugly game all around. It's going to be interesting highlights of that, but the biggest one, Rondale Moore is officially a superstar X Factor with a zone ability. Let's advance this week. That way we can upgrade him. And then we can also check out what his new abilities are, see if we're a fan of it, all that good stuff. So Lane Johnson wants to talk about the bye week. We're sitting 4-2. Take your rest. The goal is to have a long season that extends into January to the beginning of February weekly awards. Rondale Moore 9 for 282 and a receiving touchdown. We all knew that was going to be a cheesy game. Just going to be throw a lot of dots. So we'll take a look here. Rondale Moore, we'll get him upgraded to a 94 overall, and he has ankle breaker. As you see up there in the top, right next to 94. You got ankle breaker with route apprentice and slot-o-matic. So I'm good with that. Davion Taylor goes up to a 77 overall. Be nice to have him a scheme fit, but uh, it's a little too late to do that now in the year. So with that, we will continue to sim up. We'll take a look to see what contracts we would have to sign. Quentin Nelson is one of them, so obviously we want to lock him up, retain, pretty much everybody. He could walk. So I mean, there's a lot of guys there that we would have to, hit up on just to build. Patrick Surtain is now officially a 90 overall, and we got the 6-1 Kansas City Chiefs. So if we can come out victorious with this, be fantastic. Be 5-2 on the year, and we get a 28-23 victory. And we got the 4-3 Saints coming to the link. So down the line, this here would be a big potential playoff decider. As we'll sim it up, see what happens, see if we can get victory. We get a 28-9 victory. We got the 3-5 Washington football, and we lose 4-17. Sitting 6-3, big game here against the New York Giants, both 6-3, both top of the division. So, this week 11, week 14 game, it's going to be huge on deciding who wins the division. We have yet, we did win the division once, but we get the 31-28 victory. So that puts us one game ahead. We got Dallas this week, who's 4-6. Then we improve to an 8-win season so far, and we lose 35-24. I can't get my number right. We got the 3-8 Vikings. I talked about jumping into this game. So what we'll do, we'll just play the moments. Most likely just all the offensive moments. See what we can do. See if we can get momentum if we're down, whatnot. But I mean, if we get up big for some reason, as we hold them to 3, we turn the ball over, and the Vikings are up by 10. Make it a 3-point game. Vikings driving down again. 10-point game. We're in the red zone. Not back down to a 3-point game. So really, everybody's just going back and forth. So it's a 17-point game here. Not a 17-point game. God, what am I thinking? I cannot get my numbers right. 7-point game. We're in the red zone. Tied the ball game up. Vikings driving back and forth. Unable to stop them. As we bring it back within 4. We need a stop. Big third down. And we suffer a loss. So really, there wasn't really any good moments to come. But Miles Sanders, again, only 4 carries. Justin Jefferson, 9 catches, 134. Rondale Moore, 6 for something, 64, something like that. So, at least in the sim, I don't understand why they are not using Miles Sanders. It's just really weird to me. It could just be it's the way the Colts operate their offense. Because with Nick Sirianni, we brought over the Colts offense and the defense. So, now we're sitting 7-5. Giants have the lead. But if we win, do 36-33. Right now we have the tiebreaker over them. And we got a pretty fair schedule to finish out. We got the Washington football team, who we lost to last time. So need a victory here, most definitely. And we lose again, 30-18 at the 9-5 Chicago Bears. We lose. So this is not shaping out to be good. We might not even make the playoffs. And we lose. So with that, we fall short of making the playoffs here in year 5, even after being big buyers during free agency, and we got a new ability for Babineau, even though it's all over for him. Finished off at an 85. Check out the playoff bracket. Yeah. No, that game, those last 3 games would have been huge. Would have been able to push us up in there. But we finished 8-8 on the year. Second place in the division. And we'll take a look at the season-ending stats. I'm sure it's not good at all for Miles Sanders. We were the 30th overall offense in the 26th defense. So the team absolutely crap. Ritter played horrible. 3,800 yards, 6 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Rushing wise, Najee Harris led the way. 7 for 10. Miles Sanders, not even 500 yards. Somebody explain how your starting running back does not get 500 yards. Receiving wise, Rondale Moore, fantastic year. Almost 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson, Dallas Goedert, both 7, 4, and 5. So, I mean, even Najee Harris is making more out of the backfield than Miles Sanders. So, most likely be one of those times to move on from him. Jerome Baker did take over the middle linebacker spot. So, 145 tackles on the year, 14 TFLs, 3.5 sacks, and an interception. Sack wise, I mean, not the greatest year for sacks, but I mean, we were all over the place. Almost the entire starting defensive line, almost the entire starting defense sack. Interception wise, looks like the same thing. Levon Wallace led the way with 3, 13 with 2, Marcus Hooker with 1, and everybody else. So checking out the yearly awards, Mahomes was your MVP. Kyle Trask led the way, 8-8 on the year as your offensive player of the year. Defensive player, Jerome Baker coming in there at 2. I like seeing that. Offensive rookie. Again, we're not a big rookie drafter on the offensive side. Defensively, we had nobody to brag about. Quarterback, nobody once again. Running back, of course, we're not going to have anybody. Oh, I'm sorry. Najee Harris somehow made his way in there. 9. Receiver-wise, Agnew. Okay. Rondale Moore there at 3. O-line, Quentin Nelson at 2. Did we have anybody else? Nope. Line. Yeah, so it was just a horrible year all over. Jerome Baker coming in there at 4. DB, no respect. And Young Ho Koo is your kicker of the year. So, I mean, at least we can say one thing. Through this entire rebuild, we had a kicker 4 out of the 5 years win it all. So, I mean, it's one way. It's kind of crappy to see that. With that Colts rebuild, we were able to win 1 Super Bowl. Make 2, win 1. With the Eagles here, we made 2 Super Bowls and we lost both. But at least within this rebuild here, the Colts were absolutely dog crap. I don't know if there's no way to actually see, but they picked in the top 5, if not the first overall pick. The first overall pick at least twice, I think. So, I mean, we at least had that going for us, I guess. But, yeah, sucks. Didn't win a Super Bowl with Philly. But as you see on the screen, there's my socials, the Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook. I also go live here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. That way, every time I post new content, go live, whatever, you're one of the first to know. You can pop in, shoot the crap with me. All the links down below are all my socials, all the different ways that you reach out to me. We can talk shop, whatever. Yeah. Other than that, thanks for stopping by. Billy's out.